Thank you.
He's fucking breakdancer.
Do the back thing. Yeah, freeze.
Tops.
Do the freeze.
Shit, dude, look at that.
Get the show on the road.
What's up, everybody? How's everybody doing? We're better than 1,000. We got a question before we start today. We have a new CD out. Does anyone have it? Can we play? We just want to know if we can play new songs today. Because we don't want to play new songs if no one knows the words. Okay, so if you know them, then you got to especially move forward. Or else it's going to seem really stupid when I go like this. It never works like this. Okay? Do you want to start with something there?
No.
Wags. I'll still sing along anyway.
Is there a bouncer here to get rid of this guy? Give me just one! Just one! Give me just one! Yes! Chicago. I don't care if it's in a bowling alley. I freaking like Fireside Bowl. No, I don't. I like the people in the Fireside Bowl. And I tell you, thanks for making this show real. The cool thing about playing hardcore shows, it's interactive. It's not me on stage as an entertainer. You guys are just as much entertaining. And it's a boy and girl thing. This is encouraging all girls to come up. We don't want this to be a rugby tournament, okay? It's a co-ed sport. Hardcore. So we're gonna do a new song, cool? Song knowers up front. Song's called Poison in the Brain. It's a really hard, and a sexual rapper, and a little king, with a jacket and a mother, What's your name? I'm Brain.
NGS represent. NGS.
Yo, it's about making friends on tour instead of fans. It never rains. Just hate it! Finish up! Never break! Never break! Yo! Fuck it! Love you with the razor! Just being who you are. Love you with a reason. We really know. Yeah. Awesome, awesome. Where's my waters? Do we get our new waters or do we get batteries, leftover waters? Okay, look. I don't care if people don't know the new songs. We're gonna teach the next one to you. Okay, Ken's got to get a guitar strap, so I'm going to explain why we have a new record out and why no one knew about it. I'm only telling to you guys, I haven't explained it yet. But on the back table there, we have a new CD for $10. What happened was, Shelter was under contract with Roadrunner Records, and they refused to let us put out a new Better Than 1,000 record, which we were really pissed off about. So we bootlegged our own record. It is punked, you gotta do it, you know? So this is the bootleg. Since then, we've legally broken our contract with the record company, so we can do whatever we want. The next Shelter record, and the next pressing of this, new Better Than 1,000 is gonna have all our Super Soul logos and everything. And the next Battery record, as well as a spoken word record I did back there. And also, a compilation called Super Soul Compilation. It's called Super Soul Record Presents not punk, not metal, but hardcore 1998. And it features awesome bands with good ideas and good messages and good fun to rally behind. It features Better Than 1,000 Battery. Shelter's gonna slip a song in there. 10-Yard Butt, In My Eyes, Rancor, Atari, Fast Break. Tons of awesome bands. This is dedicated. No, but we're gonna teach you a new song for the new record. Anyway, all the records back there from all the bands are $10, cheaper than any store. Except that the spoken word's even $8. Check them out tonight. We're gonna teach you a new song for those who don't know it. Repeat after me. Self. Worth. When the music stops, just say it. Ready? What's size. This song's dedicated to you. We smoke our minds. Disaster, keep the vaccine, move it faster, we spoke our mind. I'll never find, I'm a lesser man, mind. Trading your popularity. As long as you can speak. Just don't think we're made weak. I've been trying, when I'm on the top, I didn't try, just on my mind. When I need love, from the parking lot, can't pretend, left that behind. We spoke our mind. I'm never blind. I'm a lesser man. Yeah. Interactive rock and roll, dude. That's why I hated rock when I was little. People say, did you listen? I never did it. I'm not trying to like come off closed-minded. I just freaking hated rock and roll. From a child, I don't know, it was boring. To sit in a seat and watch music is boring. And if all you guys grew up in the hardcore scene, if you go to some rock concert, be it whatever, Counting Crows or whatever you go to, it's nothing will be able to match interactive music. You guys cool with those new ones? Is it alright? Freaking rocking it, it's alright? Is that... What do we got? No, the other one. You Must Believe. Our most important song on a new CD. It's so easy to freaking hate a person for the way they acted in the past. It's so easy to hate a person for the way they act now. But the way to change people is not to beat the shit out of them. It's not to yell at them. It's to actually care about a person as a friend. When you love a person and believe in their potential and their potential to change, that's how people change. This song is about believing in potential. It's called We Must Believe. Circle of friends. I won't dismiss. I won't give them crucial for what they want. You see, so smoke and see. From the point, we must believe. Knowing that to be is left in destiny. Everyone potentiality. I believe you're all good. Yeah, I believe. Yes, I believe. I believe. Yeah. Put it right. Going right. Should have run it, carry on. It's wrong. my mind. That's why I got into hardcore. It's dedicated to one of my best friends, two of my best friends from Chicago, Chad and Aaron. Good people. It's the best feeling to pull up to a city that you're not from and have people that you feel really comfortable around, feel really warm and welcome. It's dedicated to you guys. Policy. This side of the stage is cold. This side of the stage is freaking heat. You got some water? Break
down the wall. Cherry pie.
Someone just yelled cherry.
Okay, cool. This show's going cool. Thanks to all the bands. This whole tour. It's not like work, man. It's like a field trip. It's like a high school field trip with everybody you know in a big car. Thanks to everybody so far making this show better than Cleveland. Cleveland was awesome too. Just a good vibe here tonight. Education. When it's all over, you want to get big. You go out and lose it. brother. Thanks for being so. Once again, cool. Thanks for. After the show, also come up and say what's up. We're persons. We're not freaking a rock band. We're people. We're approachable. I tell you, like I said, my two best friends from Chicago. I really just broke down with them at the last Shelter show. I developed such an affection for them. So also, introduce yourself. We're people. We like to, like all people, like to meet friends. On two. Sunshine. So pleasant. Left it back. Now he's dead. I've been waiting for time. I know. Ignorant. Treating me like that. I'm gonna live it in. I know I've been waiting for time. I know ignorant to me out why. Awesome, thanks a lot. Yo, we're gonna do one more song, okay? Thanks for being so cool. Yo, let me just explain quick. This is the right mood tonight. I've been going to hardcore shows for a long time, whatever. But I tell you this, especially in the early 90s, straight edge, hardcore, it became very depressing. I followed the principles of being straight edge, but I was always embarrassed in one sense because so many people gave it a bad name. If I can do one thing with Better Than 1,000, is to change those opinions. The reason you get into straight edge or get into hardcore or vegetarian or veganism or Krishna or Christian or whatever, it shouldn't be just to make yourself cooler than someone. That's the wrong reason. And I tell you, I've seen them leave. They come and they go because it's an ego trip. It's a stroking of the ego. This is dedicated to the people who have been here for a while. And even if you get into it, just try not to lord it over other people. Because the important thing is to internalize these things as our values, as our principles. It's not about being better than someone. It's a very personal thing. So we wrote this song 12 years ago. 12 years ago. But I tell you, it's just as poignant today as it was then. It's about internalizing those values, following your dreams, and following your heart. This song's called Take a Stand! Chicago, if you're gonna go anywhere in this world, you better take a stand! You better take it, come on, read it out! You just put your flag up the well! This is this world! This is keep it out! This world! Chill the fuck up out! We're gonna make us take a fuck out! Take a stand. Peace, we're better than 1,000. St. Louis, fuck it up! St. Louis, make your crew! Thanks for being so cool and being so welcoming. And dude, this is what a time to remember also. Peace.